This is Live Music Showcase. We're live in studio with Shy Blossom.
Oh, you said it would be okay by the end. Then my heart skip a beat and lose my breath. Say you love me, then tear my heart to shreds. Oh, how could you do me like this? Oh, am I not what you want? Oh, am I not what you need? Oh, baby, can't you see I'm everything you ever need? Tell me pretty little lies. Don't say the truth. I don't wanna hear the ugly truth. I'll go crazy. 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 I'll go crazy for you. Oh, am I not what you want? Oh, am I not what you need? Oh, baby, can't you see I'm everything you ever need?
Shy Blossom here on Live Music Showcase. I'm liking the sound. Some of you are way too young to have this sound, frankly. I'm hearing this feels kind of almost 90s grunge a little. There's a little grunge in there. Yeah.
Lots of inspiration from that.
Definitely.
Yeah. Give me influences. Who do you like? Who do you listen to?
PJ Harvey,
Okay.
Fiona Apple, Radiohead,
New Fiona Apple or original Fiona Apple?
all.
All
All
Fiona
of it.
Apple. Okay.
Yeah.
Radiohead.
Yeah. What are
Zeppelin,
Zeppelin.
Floyd.
I had
like,
no
all-
idea you were into Zeppelin between the bandana and the Les Paul. No way. No way. Couldn't possibly be.
Yeah.
All right. What about you,
Classic
sir?
guitar
I was always
stuff.
more the 90s metal scene, like Primus, Pantera, Slayer, that sort of stuff.
Yeah. Right on. Drummer.
Probably like Foo Fighters, Zeppelin, Journey.
Fire.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's good stuff. Boy, Dave Grohl's in the news right now. It's not looking good for the nicest guy in music. Oh, my.
The legend.
If you know what we're talking about, I want to hear a comment about it in the comments of the live stream. Speaking of which, if you're listening right now and you're wondering, I wonder what this band looks like. I wonder what Ken's hairdo is today. You can find that out and a whole lot more in the live stream happening right now on Facebook and on YouTube. On Facebook, just search WMNF's Live Music Showcase. And on YouTube, just search WMNF 88.5. You'll find us. If you're watching already, thank you. Appreciate it. We got some comments already. Jeffrey says, sounds good. Let's see. Artist Girl Marilyn says, yay, with emojis that the live stream for some reason is spelling out in code instead of giving me the emoji. That's really strange. But yeah, so leave us a comment. We love it. And I know the band appreciates it too. You guys are from sort of, kind of all over Florida a little bit. Yeah. I mean,
Southwest Florida.
Southwest
mostly,
Florida,
yeah.
Naples, Fort Myers,
Punta
Punta
Gorda.
Gorda.
Punta Gorda. Yeah. Are any of you from actually like here?
No.
In the Tampa
I'm
Bay area?
moving to
Nope.
St. Pete.
You're
in
moving.
October. Yeah,
Where are you currently residing?
Naples.
You're in Naples
Yeah.
currently. Okay, gotcha. Why are you moving from Naples to St. Petersburg?
Mainly the music scene.
Yeah.
Naples is pretty dead.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Well, it's not dead. It's just retired.
There you go.
Yeah, that's okay. And that's okay.
Yeah.
Mark says mostly dead. Not quite. There's still breath there.
Yeah.
And the food's really good, too, I hear. But anyway, back to you guys. I want to talk after another song. I want to get to know you as a band. I want to know where you started. There's kind of an age gamut going on in this band, which I think is pretty cool, to be honest. So we're going to get into that in just a little bit. But first, let's hear another song. What's this next one called?
This next one is called Somebody New. It's basically about wanting someone to get over you. That's right.
What is it you want from me? I'm not gonna give sympathy. Don't go asking, baby. Please love me. I'm sorry, but I don't love you. And I'm not gonna hold back to you, but the always true for you. And you got so many people waiting around for you. Just go and find somebody new. I can't give you anything. I am not the one for you. Don't go asking, baby. Please love me. I'm sorry, but I don't love you. And not gonna run back to you, but they always do for you. And got so many people waiting around for you. Just go and find somebody new. Not gonna run back to you, but they always do for you. And got so many people waiting around for you. Just go and find somebody new.
I like it. Live music
Thank you.
showcase here on WMNF. We're in studio with Shy Blossom. So tell me about the band. How did you come to be? How did you come into existence?
It's a long story, kind
Oh,
of.
okay. All right.
I think last year around August, maybe.
Yeah.
I started in a studio,
Okay.
Pharmadelica Sound. The
Yeah.
producer's name is Howard, and I
Shout out
started.
to Howard.
I started with just myself,
Yeah.
and it started off with just me doing acoustic and my vocals,
Yeah.
and my producer actually put all the bass and electric on it at
They
first.
do that.
Yeah. And then, like halfway through, he's like, "You need to start finding band members." So he set out a ad type thing,
Yeah.
and he didn't actually start. He wasn't the first guitarist that
Yeah.
was in the band.
Yeah.
The first one was like lasted around a month.
Yeah.
I don't remember it.
Introduce
Yes.
yourself.
Oh, my name?
Yeah.
Abel.
Oh, I thought you were talking about
Abel
the other one.
Ramirez.
No,
yeah.
no.
We don't know him
Yeah,
either.
so I actually sent a video in when I saw an ad on Facebook on a musician's page.
Wow.
Sent a video in, didn't get it.
Yeah.
I was friends with another band that was recording at the same studio. Ended up going to hang out at the studio one day, met Howard, started talking to him, and I realized like, oh, this is the band I had sent a video in for. I tried out for, and I started asking him questions.
Yeah.
Found out they didn't have a guitarist, and I was like, hey, you want me to play? And then he was like, yeah, we're looking for someone. So then I came out another day, met Adriana, her parents. We listened to some of the songs, kind of went from there. They said, oh, you want to meet the band and see if you can play a few songs. and
Sure.
Kind of an audition.
I mean, yeah, they probably weren't just inviting you over for dinner.
Yeah.
This guy's got the job.
Yeah, exactly.
Do you want to hear me play? Nah, I'm sure it's fine. Okay.
So they sent me the songs like probably a day before the rehearsal. I tried to learn as many as I could.
Day before.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
And then
No
showed up.
pressure.
Yeah, exactly.
All right.
Met the rest of the band. At that time, it was different drummer, different bass player,
Same Adriana.
Well, that's the way bands go.
Yeah.
You know.
It was
Members
we sort
filter
of
in and out.
clicked, and that was that. I ended
Yeah.
up playing on about half of the album, probably.
Yeah.
The rest of it was the producer that had been working on stuff. That's
Yeah.
probably where a lot of the '90s grunge sound comes from,
Hmm.
because he's definitely more in that vein.
I was like, the grunge is definitely coming from the guy in the headband. It's
was.
got to be a little the crunchy, that awesome kind of almost not quite lo-fi because it sounds really high quality.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But that just not guttural is not even a good adjective either. It's great. It sounds
Thank you.
good.
It's
We'll just leave it
crisp.
I
at that.
appreciate it.
Very crisp. Yeah, crisp and grungy. Like it. So the whole thing started with Adriana in the studio with the producer, and the producer did what producers do when they get excited about a sound that's coming out of the thing that they're working on. They went, "You got to do something with this."
Yeah.
Were you expecting to do that when you went into the studio, or were you like, I'm just gonna
Not
record
really. At
these and see what
first, I
happens?"
was just wanting to be like a solo artist.
Yeah.
And then when he put the idea out, I was just open to it,
Yeah.
and I found these amazing people.
And how old were you then, and how old are you now?
I think I started when I was like almost turning 17.
Yeah.
And I'm 18 now.
You're 18 now.
Yeah.
You're 18. You're
14.
14.
Turning 15 this week.
Don't tell his teachers that he's here. I think one of them's in the control room right now.
Oop.
And then drummer. Tell me your name, drummer.
My name's Julie.
Julie. Yes, Julie. And Julie is
16.
16. And then Abel.
I'm the old man. I'm
Yeah.
33.
You're 33. This is what I
Yeah.
was saying. That we've got a gamut of age ranges here. I mean, so you're 33. You heard the sound. Was that it? You were like, oh, I like the sound. I want to be part of this group.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
I thought they were really good songs.
Yeah.
Adriana has an amazing voice.
Yeah.
And I was like, yeah, I'd rather be a part of this than some other cover band, you know?
Well, I'll tell you, if you
Yeah.
were moving to St. Pete to get away from cover bands, I got bad news for you.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, we got lots of them here. We'll get into a little more of that, I think, after this next song. But what's the next one going to be called?
This next one's called Like You Used To,
All right.
and it's actually one that isn't out yet. We're
All
recording
right.
it right now.
World premiere.
Yes.
That's right. We love those here on the show.
It's one of our favorite ones. She said she wants to know, but you just wanna mess up. And she just wants to carry your love, but you keep pushing it down. It down. It down.
Shy Blossom here on Live Music Showcase. We're getting a little moody here, guys. I like it.
Yeah.
I'm always moody. Ask Mark; he'll tell you all about it. But I resonate with this, or I should say, it resonates with me. There's resonance happening. You know, it's really nice. If you're listening right now and you're just joining us, this is Live Music Showcase. This band is performing live in studio with us right now. You can check it out on YouTube and on Facebook in the live stream. You can also listen to the show in podcast form anytime, anywhere on Spotify and Apple Music. New episodes drop every Friday after the live broadcast concludes. And, go on there, follow us, and get notifications every time we drop the new episodes every Friday. So, real quick, Preston,
Yes.
as the only 14-year-old in the room, maybe in the building, probably in the building.
Probably.
That age puts you squarely in the almost elder Gen Z range, right? You're almost
Yeah.
Gen Alpha.
Younger brother range.
Are you Gen Alpha or Gen Z?
I believe Gen Z.
I think you're Gen Z. We'll go with that.
Yeah.
Are you familiar with all of the Gen Z, Gen Alpha nomenclature that's been popping up lately? And by familiar with, I mean, do you use it regularly?
By that you mean slang?
Yeah, slang. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
More than I'd like to admit, yes.
More than you'd like to admit. Yeah. Does he come into band practice and be like, guys, who's got the most riz?
Oh,
Yes.
God.
Oh
Yes.
man,
Julie, stop lying.
Preston's
Bro,
got the most riz.
Julie says stuff like that too.
Yeah, oh my God.
Does she?
No, absolutely not.
Don't lie.
What does she say? give me an example of when you've heard Julie say.
Preston, are you the most skibbity in the band? Oh,
I'm sorry.
this generation's doomed already.
Yeah, I just want to clarify to anyone out there who's listening and wondering what skibbity means. I have no idea. I
Neither
have
do
no
we.
clue.
Neither do we.
Teach
I
teach
don't
me if anyone has any idea. If you know in the comments, if you know in the live stream, feel free to let us know what skibbity. No, skibbity is officially. Mark just said Julie made it up. No, skibbity is officially.
It's on Urban Dictionary.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's accepted. It's not quite in the Oxford Dictionary yet, but it is for real. And I think it generally just means bad, right? It's just
Yeah.
like a way of saying like, low key, no riz.
Skibbity.
Yeah, non-sigma, just straight
Oh.
Ohio, right? Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I'm lost.
Yeah, me
I
too.
don't know what's
Me
going
too.
on.
Yeah. Mhm.
Poor elders.
We've lost the plot, as they say. I'm going to throw as many of these in through the rest of the show as I possibly can. Yeah.
Please, no.
It's one of those things
No
where you
cap.
start saying it ironically. No cap, right? Straight facts. Mm-hmm.
Oh my gosh.
FR. But you start saying it ironically. You say it to be, as a joke. And the next thing you know, you're talking to your
Oh.
boss and just being like, I'm feeling really mid today, man.
That
can
trade
I
offer
just-"
wasn't very skibbity.
Yeah, yeah. However, that last song definitely left no crumbs. Absolutely. Yeah.
Devoured.
Devoured.
4 plus 4 equals 8.
Straight up bussin'. Yeah. I think our entire listening audience has left us at this
Oh,
point.
no.
They're like, we
Oh,
can't stand this. No, we're trying to be educational, I promise
reel
you.
it
This is
back
how
in.
you can talk to your kids or your grandkids or your classmates. I don't know any trades of who's listening right now. But do you use any of that in any of your music, though?
No.
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 Definitely not.
Try
Absolutely
to
not.
elevate the language used in the music. Hmm. I think that's smart.
Yeah, I'll try to use it next time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So speaking of language, this is you as the listener's opportunity to join into the show, to join in with the show. This is the AMA Ask Musicians Anything segment, the part of the show where you, the listener and the viewer, can call in with your questions or comments for the band, for the show, for WMNF, whatever you want to do. For me, I don't know. If you want to ask me about my head shaving routine, it's a 3-part process that I do whenever I feel like it. Call in right now, 813-239-9663. Number again is 813-239-9663. Or you can send us an email, dj@wmnf.org. Let's get weird. I want to hear your questions and comments. I want to hear about what you're doing this weekend that is unconventional, okay? If you're going to Lowe's or Home Depot, I'll see you there. But let's talk, fun. Let's get weird with it. If you're going to Devil's Cavern, let's hear about it. Something like that. Or just let us know how much you're loving Shy Blossom right now, So while we're waiting for those folks to chime in, let's hear another song.
All right, this next one is called Stardust.
What's it-
It's
Go ahead.
also unreleased, and I wrote this for my class actually. It was like for a project.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
And I like based it off of 3 paintings. I did like 3 songs. And
So like a
this
triptych.
one yeah, this one is based off of a painting called Guernica by Picasso. And he made it because of the Spanish Civil War and the bombing of the town Guernica.
Wow.
So I wrote this based off the loss of a child and war.
That is extremely elevated and cultured, and I take back everything I was saying previously about all the goofy nomenclature. Please, let's hear it.
On a cold dark night, as the fire rained down, she held a baby in her arms, screaming at the sky. It should have been me to burn on this land, but she held him in her arms as he took his last breath. Oh, she screams again. Tell me, stardust, fall like snow on this land. Let me hold 'em in my arms, return 'em to the sand. There's still a fire burning in my head, and I still feel my heart and there she sits with the Bible in her hands, crying out to whoever will listen. And she knows she's not the only one grieving. Oh, she still feels alone. Tell me, stardust, fall like snow on this land. Why do I see her fire still burning in my head, and I can't get away from all of this bloodshed, and I still feel my
Love it. Live music showcase. Shy Blossom here in studio with us today. So tell me about your guitar.
This,
Yeah.
I think I got this maybe around the beginning of this year.
Mm-hmm.
My grandpa actually got it for me. And
It's customized. Yeah.
yeah, my dad found this artist
Yeah.
don't quite remember her name right now,
Yeah.
but she did an amazing job.
Here,
on
hold it
this.
up so that Lisa can get a nice clear shot of the acoustic there.
Lovely.
Gorgeous, absolutely
Actually-
gorgeous.
What's that name right there?
What's the name? Stephanie?
Something like that.
Stephanie cares.
Yeah, that's
There you
the.
go.
Steph-
She
Steph-
does too.
She cares.
Yeah, she made it. That's so. Yeah, I mean, you've got the look, you've got the sound, you've got the custom-made artistic rendering guitar. I mean, all that's left now is the contract, right? We need that contract coming in. Yeah,
Yes.
yeah. I think that's good. Preston's over there mewing.
No.
They're gonna keep coming, guys. As soon as they come into my
Accent.
brain. We do have a bunch of really positive comments in the. Oh, speaking of the Gen Z language, let's see. Ghost Dancing says skibbity is a word usually used to start a convo, specifically a convo filled with brain rot.
Interesting.
Accurate.
I think that's accurate. Yeah,
Yeah.
that sounds about right. Let's see. Paloma says, I've been listening and had to watch because I had to see what I was hearing. Clint says, great sound and songs. Let's see. Generica is a word for war in Spanish. And Ghost Dancing says that's a folk ballad, what you just did. So very nice. Very, very nice. So we are getting pretty close to the end of the show here. Oh, no, we're not. We got plenty of time, actually. I read my clock wrong. So before we go into the next song, and speaking of guitars, Abel, your guitar, that guitar,
Yes.
you assembled that guitar.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you built the pickups for it as
Yeah.
well.
Built the pickups, did all the wiring, did the finishing on it. That's why it's kind of faded and whatnot. But
I would
it
call it
gives it-
character.
yeah, that's what I was gonna say. I also
Yes.
dropped it the second week I had it and broke the headstock.
Good.
As one does on
Excellent.
Les Paul
Just like
styles.
every
Perfect.
Gibson.
So yeah, it's
Yeah.
weathered.
Yeah, any guitar that doesn't at some point in its life have to be like brought back from the dead due to some kind of accident
Mishap.
or mishap or angry moment on stage or using it as a defensive weapon against a crazy fan, like those are all
Boomer.
great reasons for guitars to have
Yeah.
damage.
Mm-hmm.
So I mean, tell me this: you guys have been, how long have you been a band now at this point?
First
I
show
would
was what?
say
January?
Pretty
February.
soon, pretty new. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And in the current lineup since what? June?
Yeah.
July?
that.
Something
June,
like that.
June
yeah.
or May.
Right.
Yeah.
So not a lot of miles on the band as it
No.
is currently.
Yeah.
Tell me if you have any. Okay. Well, that's a good idea. Let's do that. Let's go to a song
Yeah,
real quick.
got one ready to
We'll
go.
dive right in. Yeah, go ahead.
All right. This next one is called "Come On, Dear," also unreleased.